Hey everyone, it's Nomad Flair here and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to do something exciting on the channel which has never been done before. We will be customizing the DualSense Edge PS5 Pro controller. And in my opinion, this is one of the best PS5 Pro controllers out there, if not the best. But of course there are pros and cons to every controller. But yeah, that's an upcoming review video for another day. Recently I stumbled upon a company known as Extremerate, specialists in gaming mods for various consoles and accessories. The vast array of customization mods for the DualSense Edge caught my eye, prompting me to opt for a more understated transformation in today's video. So today I decided to change a few things such as the back paddles, the thumbsticks, the centerpiece and the back trim. I aim to achieve a hybrid aesthetic, seamlessly blending modern and retro elements. And I must say, I'm pleased with the results. It's worth noting that all mods come with a 6-month or 1-year warranty. Detailed instructions for making a claim are conveniently located on the back of the card included with the mods. Executing the changes showcased in today's video is straightforward. Thanks to online tutorials provided by Extremerate, you can access them through the website mentioned on the mod's packaging or a simple YouTube search, especially for more intricate modifications. Let's kick things off with the unboxing experience. The meticulous attention to detail in the box presentation is immediately apparent. Starting off with the different size removable thumbsticks, I went for the clear retro color. There are 3 different pairs that come in a small box. 2 out of the 3 thumbsticks are low dome, but vary in look and feel. This one resembles that on the original DualSense and DualSense Edge with a dented top. The third thumbstick is the one I tend to use the most, which is the high dome. The reason why I prefer this one as opposed to the low dome is stick travel. I notice less thumb fatigue, thereby allowing me to game for longer without acquiring sore thumbs. Moving on to the removable back buttons, the options include lever and half dome buttons, both crafted from metal in a sleek silver colorway. The attention to detail is evident, with each button specifying its installation side and matching the original build quality of the original. The largest box houses the clear front and rear trim mod, my choice for this customization. The clear plastic panels minimize visible fingerprints, and the installation guide ensures a seamless process. A trim removal tool is also included. This process will include removing the gripped part of the controller. If grip is something you require, then there are grip pads that you can pick up from Amazon which do a great job. Now we are going to install all the mods. Firstly, we must remove the re-mappable rear buttons. To do this, a simple pull towards you detaches them. The front centerpiece detaches by sliding the back latch to the left using your pinky finger. The trim removal tool facilitates the careful removal of the existing trim. This requires us to go all the way around the controller. Take care when doing this to not hurt your fingers or scratch the controller. The next step is to remove the sliding latch. Delicately slide the latch to the left, then place your thumb on the spring to keep it in place. Then slowly pull downwards to remove the latch, taking care to not snap it. Remove the spring and then attach it onto the mod, then reattach the spring to the back of the controller and push the latch back in place. To ensure it's been attached correctly, just double check it slides smoothly. Now grab the rear trim mod and you want to make sure that the clips are attached correctly onto the controller. The best way to do this is to align the bottom clips firstly and push them into place, and then work your way all around the controller until all the clips have been fully attached. Then grab the front centerpiece and push it into place. I'm really liking the look of this so far. Installing the thumbsticks is very easy. I'm going for the high dome. Just pull upwards and it should pop off. Then grab the mods and push downwards firmly until it clicks in place. Then repeat the same steps for the next thumbstick. Attaching the back paddles is easy, just insert them and they will attach automatically. I really like the silver colorway as it just adds overall vibrance to the back of the controller, bringing it to life. I always have the option to attach the original back paddles if I ever fancy a change in the future. Lastly, here are the prices of all the mods that I've used in today's video. If you are interested in customizing your controller, console or handheld device, I've included a link in the description which will give you 10% off your purchase. Alright guys, drop a comment below to share your thoughts on my modded controller. Also, if you're considering your own modifications, let me know down below. Special thanks to Extremerate for sending these mods out, and stay tuned for my 1-year review of the DualSense Edge coming next month. Alright guys, subscribe and leave a like to ensure you don't miss out, and until next time everyone, take care.